Well, good morning, Dragon family. How is everyone doing today? I slept amazing last night. I had a dream. I can't remember the dream fully right now, but I know it had to do with two of my managers. And one of those managers, I have always thought she was one of my past life soulmates. But so anyway, I'm going to leave it at that because that's really all I can remember. I know I felt good during the dream. So that being said, I'm just going to jump into today's energies and see what we got going on. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting read. This is going to be a very interesting read. I just reached for my erotic fantasy tarot. So this might get spicy, guys. This might get spicy. Spicy in the morning is a good thing. Definitely a good thing. All right, and the first card out we have is the Queen of Wands. I call it the sexy single female of the queens. The Queen of Wands is a very fiery sign. She knows what she wants. She has gone through her own healing process, and she's just waiting for someone to douse her flame, someone to really put her in her place. And something tells me she's going to enjoy it, or they are going to enjoy it. Whoever this reading is for is definitely going to enjoy being doused. So yeah, I'm sensing some sexual frustrations here. Maybe not frustrations, but some sexual energy here. Definitely Kundalini energy big time. Good morning, Jen. Jen, is this you? All right, so we have the Two of Cups. And we have the Six of Cups. So yeah, there's definitely some Kundalini energy here. These cards are written for a Kundalini energy. I feel like these cards are written for a Kundalini energy. And I'm taking that. The card that's on the bottom is the Eight of Wands. Quick movement towards maybe a past life soulmate, maybe a past life relationship. And not only that, but we have the Two of Cups. So I'm feeling that there is someone here just waiting for their cup to be filled, waiting for their Kundalini cup to be filled by someone else. Good morning, Lorian. Yeah, boy, that coffee is kicking in big time right now. Not only that, but I'm getting energized by this full moon. This full moon is in my Taurus, and Taurus is my Chiron. Chiron is, I consider to be one of your major planets, or one of your major positions that you need to focus on to heal yourself, to heal a wounded part of you that just you don't feel like it can be healed. So we have communication towards our healing. We have communication towards our sexual healing, towards our fantasies, towards our so the six. So I got the six of swords. So we are moving into calmer waters after transforming. And I feel like there is someone who is helping us do this. And they are just sitting there watching us, watching the person going through this healing. They're sitting there watching and steering their boat in the right way. And I feel like the person steering the boat is our ancestors, is our guides, is our higher self. And we are not focused on where we are going, we're focused on what we have in front of us. And what we have in front of us is this partner that we have been manifesting for quite a while. So we have the Star card. There is definitely, no doubt in my mind, some sexual healing going on here. And good morning, Joe. Long time no see. It's been a while since I've seen you in here. Good morning, Eleanor. All right, so we just had a flipper, but it went back in the deck. But I saw it, so I'm taking it. So it is the 16. 1 second, I just have to look to see what the number 16 card is. I'm drawing a brain fart, don't mind me. All right, so it is the Tower. I feel like this Tower moment has caused us to go into this transformative energies that we're all in right now. Actually, that we all have been in, and we are moving into calmer waters from this Tower moment. And we are either ready for this communication to come in, or we are ready for this communication to happen. Or for some of us, this communication already has happened. So I suggest find out where your Taurus placement is in your own star chart and look to see what it's trying to tell you. Because we are in the energies of the full moon in Taurus. I've already told you where my Taurus placement is. So we have the World card. This card has been haunting me for the past week now. So it is just telling us that we need to just be sure that we are conquering every single element of the earth, every single element of the universe, to make sure that this cycle that we are just starting is for the betterment of ourselves. We need to make sure that we are conquering the fire side of us, the air side of us, the water side of us, and then the earth side of us. And by doing this, I'm saying that we need to stay grounded. There's not much grounding action going on in these cards. So be careful on your manifestations. Make sure that you stay grounded. Make sure that you keep in the back of your mind. Let go of any possible outcome and just give it to the universe. These cards feel really good. All right, so there's our grounding. There is our grounding. We are being grounded hugely because we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, to me, in tarot, is one of the most grounding cards other than the major arcanas. Which the only major arcanas that we have so far is the Tower and the Star, and that's just telling me we are healing from a Tower moment. The World, which is telling us that we need to stay grounded. And then we have the King of Pentacles came right after that. So that's just telling me that not only are we staying grounded, but we are keeping a clear mind on what we want. What we want in our lives, what we want in our own stability. So we have the Devil. There could be a Capricorn involved in this, or there could be a multiple Capricorns involved in this. This could be a cap on cap, a Capricorn on Capricorn partnership here. Which in my case, that is true. Then we have the Temperance. Temperance is just telling us that we need to make sure that we stay grounded and just give it to the universe, exactly like I just said. Give it to the universe, cut out the negativity within ourselves, cut out the negativity from the past, because I feel most negativity that we are all thinking is negativity from the past. And we cannot be living in the past. We have to live for the moment. We have to live for right now. And the more we do that, the faster our manifestations will happen. We have to let go of any possible outcome. Yes, even the outcomes that we want. We just need to let it go and give it to the universe. That is how manifestations work. That is how the universe works. We have to be willing to sacrifice what we want for the betterment of ourselves, if that makes any sense. If it doesn't make any sense, then just let it go, and it will make sense after a while. I promise you that. All right, so here we have the number 6 card, which is the... One second, let me get the rest of these cards down and I'll... All right, so we have the 8 of Pentacles and then the King of Cups. So the number 6 card is... One second, let me just double check on that. I don't want to give you guys the wrong information. I don't want to... These cards don't have the actual name of the cards. They just have the numbers, which I haven't familiarized myself with the numbers just yet. All right, so we have it's the Lovers. Number 6 card is the Lovers. So there could be someone with Gemini in their chart. Maybe a Capricorn with Gemini in their chart. And they're getting an offer from another Earth sign that has worked on their own pentacles, that has worked on their own stability, and it's going to be an emotional offer. It is going to be a major emotional offer. I feel that they're battling a 3-headed dragon, a three-headed beast that they're having a hard time figuring out what they want. But I feel that we just need to be patient with this person and this person will prove us right. This person will prove to us that they are what we want them to be. All right, so I just pulled the Tarot of Dreams deck. Or no, this is the Gilded Tarot. Yes, this is the Gilded Tarot. Sorry. I've gotten so many new cards lately that I've lost track of what cards I'm using. All right, so we have the Ten of Swords. I feel this is us removing the swords that have haunted us, that have been surrounding us, that have built a wall around us from our past hurts. We are removing those swords one by one, and we are starting to smell the roses, starting to smell the flowers that are in our energetic fields. We are moving into calmer waters. We have the Chariot card. We are moving into not only are we moving into calmer waters, but we are silencing the voices within our heads, the thoughts within our heads. We're silencing them before they start happening. There may be someone here that's trying to deceive you, that's trying to... No. That's exactly what it is. Scratch what I just said. All right, so the Seven of Swords to the Ten of Swords. Remember how I said we are removing the swords from the wall that we have built? Well, the Seven of Swords is exactly that. The Seven of Swords is just saying that we have almost picked up every single one of the swords that have been haunting us. And we are moving on to calmer waters. We are moving on to putting those swords from our past, to put them down. We are moving on to our betterment of ourselves. All right, I got 3 people in here, 4 likes. I like that. Keep it up. Keep it coming, guys. All right, so we just got the King of Wands. So we have 3 of the 4 kings here. So whenever I see three kings out of all 4 of the kings that are here, the king that we are missing is the King of Swords. And so I feel the King of Swords is trying to tell us something more than the other cards. Let's see if we can get what the King of Swords is trying to tell us. I feel that it's trying to tell us that we just need to stay focused on cutting out anything that doesn't serve us. All right, so the King of Swords is just telling us to make sure that we are healed before we cut anything out of our life. Before we cut, think before we talk. We need to think before we talk. We need to think about what we are going to say before it happens. Do not just blurt something out just because you are triggered. We have the Nine of Cups, because I feel the Nine of Cups is just telling us that this is our wish, that what we are going through right now is our wish fulfillment. We just have to believe it. We just have to believe it into existence, and it will happen. Alright, so I'm taking two of the 5 cards that fell on the floor, if I can pick them up. Give me a second, just trying to pick up the other cards that fell on the floor. Alright, so the 2 cards that I'm taking out of those are the 3 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So the King is still hidden. The King of Swords is still hidden. But the King of Swords, I feel, is telling us that we just need to put our thoughts of what we are thinking into action, but make sure that we think, make sure that we heal the negative of those thoughts. And we just need to keep working hard on our own stability, on our own financial life. And I'm just going to pull a few more tarot cards, and then I will pull a Dragon Fate Oracle to close this reading out. There's another card. There's another tarot. There's another Oracle deck that's calling my name. I just can't find it. I just can't put my finger on what. And I think I found it. I just want to make sure I have the book before I read into it. All right, so if I can't find the book to my Dark Moon astrology, that's what's calling my name. That's what's screaming at me right now. And I found it. So I'm just going to pull a few more tarot cards to see if I can get anything else with tarot. Then I will pull a Dark Moon astrology and read out of the book. Can anyone else hear my crows outside? The crows are really talking to me today. And notice they were just looking for some acknowledgement, because as soon as I said, can anyone else hear them, they stopped. So they were just looking for some acknowledgement. I haven't looked out the door like I usually do. I usually look out at them and tell them I hear them, I know they're there. But I didn't do that today, so that's what they were doing. They were making sure that I knew that they were there. So we have the 5 of Cups. And I have a few other flippers in here. So we have the 6 of Cups. No, not the 6 of Cups. The Queen of Wands. The 6 of Cups. And last but not least, the Ace of Cups. That's awesome. That's awesome, Jen. That's awesome, Jen. What kind of birds? All right, so we have the Five of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Cups, and then the Ace of Cups. So I feel this is just telling us that we need to stay firm, stay our own sexy selves in everything that has happened. Look at everything that has happened to you. Look at it. Nothing happens to you. It always happens for you. And we just have to stay firm that as long as we did whatever as long as we did whatever we did for the betterment of our lives and made 100% our all into something, then there is nothing that can harm that will come bad of this situation. As long as we did whatever we feel was right at the moment, then we can't be looking at the past mistakes. We cannot be looking at our past and looking down at it. We have to we have to reminisce about the good times from the past. And by doing this, this fills our cups to where we can start pouring into other people's cups, to where we can start really getting our manifestations. So I'm just going to pull one or two Black Moon astrology cards to close this reading out, and I'll read a little bit. I'll read a little bit from the book because these cards, the book has a lot. That's awesome, Jen. Brown birds and two red birds. Are they cardinals, Jen? All right, so we have Capricorn I use. And Pluto Transformation. So there's a major, and these are both master numbers. So this is telling us that the collective, this is telling me that the collective has gone through a major transformation, and we have mastered the transformation, and we are using what we have learned through this transformation to bring our manifestations into reality. See, Jen, they were just looking for some acknowledgement that you knew they were there. All right, so I'm going to read, I don't know what, I'm only going to read one of these cards. I'll let you guys decide. Number 11 or number 22. What would you like me to read? 11 or 22? They're both master numbers. They both reduce down to an 11. All right, so we are going to read 11, Pluto Transformation. Let me just get the book. Good morning, Christopher. All right, so Pluto Transformation. All right, Pluto card in brief. Destruction, creation, regeneration, passing away of old and bringing in the new. People you know passing away, funeral homes, mortuaries, hospitals, sewers, latrines, bathrooms, dumps, graveyards, that which have been buried, decay, hidden or unseen things, ghosts, spirits, dark entities, hauntings, and occult, dark magic, sorcery, tunnels, and underground vampirism. Gothic culture, whether the genitals, protective systems, or procreative systems, and the lower colon. Crossroads, divorce, changes in finances, the calling of non-essentials in life, a twisted outlook, profound rebellion, the colors black, purple, and maroon. So this card goes, the corresponding tarot card is the Six of Swords. So and the Six of Swords came out in the reading. So that's just telling me there's some major transformation that has gone on. Key ideas, transformation, endings, beginnings, new ways, the end of the old intensity. So this is just, so I feel that the transformation, the Pluto aspect of this reading is transforming the way that we use our own energies. Is transforming it for the better. I don't feel any negative in this reading. I feel nothing but positive vibes off this reading. So that being said, I'm going to end that right here. Actually, no, I'm going to pull a Dragon Fate card. I'm going to pull a Dragon Fate card because this reading feels like it needs more. Good morning, Jen. All right, so the Dragon Fate card we have is Queen Una. A brilliant solution is on its way. Number 10 card. All right, so let me just pull out the Dragon Fate book, and I will read out of the book for that. All right, so number 10, Queen Una. Queen Una speaks. At present, you are confronting with a challenging situation, which feels almost as if it's overwhelming, almost as if it will overwhelm you. The might of the challenge is not truly as it seems, because within you are clever and indeed brilliant solutions of this dilemma. They reside within your mind and in your ability to stay calm under duress. Do not allow yourself to be bullied by someone or thinking that seems so much more powerful than you. Keep a cool head, plan your strategy, and have a formidable resources. You have a formidable resource in the intellect you have been given, in the power of your mind and of your imagination. Explore yourself and truly think your way out of this one. You have powerful allies who will assist you, and your intelligence and your brilliance are here to be worked with. You currently have all you need in order to overcome this challenge. This obstacle is one that you can easily disarm. Be calm, center yourself, and allow the solutions to filter through from your higher intelligence. You you have a beautiful beautiful and brilliant light inside your mind, and as you shine is more and more brightly. This situation that seems so troublesome will soon fade away. You have brilliance, you have intelligence. Believe in your gifts, believe in your ability, and use them now. So this is telling us that we have all the transformation that we have gone through has given us everything that we need to overcome this situation that we are in. Some of us may feel that we are overwhelmed by this situation, but just know in the back of your mind that this too shall pass, and you will figure out what it is you are trying to figure out, what it is you're trying to transform from. I hope you guys all have a great day. I really enjoyed this reading. I'm going to pick up my cards and chit chat with you guys for a little bit, but then I have shit to do. I have to work. Unfortunately, that's life. But if I could, I'd stay and chat with you guys all day long. But unfortunately, I'm a Capricorn, so I got to go make money. So does anyone have any big plans for the weekend? The weekend is approaching. It's only one day away. Release session. Yes. Yes, Jen. All right, so my table is clear. I'm going to end this live, and I hope you guys all have a great day. I don't know what that was all about, but my camera just went all wonky. So I love y'all, and I hope you guys all have a great day.